It is Wednesday, my dudes. But not just any Wednesday. It's the third Wednesday of April. Huh? It's also the 108th day of the year? Still not impressed? Well, what if I told you it's also Superman's 80th birthday? Yes, the Man of Steel debuted in Action Comics #1 way back in 1938 on this date. And he can still pull off that cape. Fear not, there's another reason why today is a special Wednesday, because today is the day that you good fellas win HQ, the live mobile game show where you answer questions to win cash. I can feel it. Today's your day. And I am your host, Rupert Pupkin, live from the greatest city on earth, the city that never sleeps, Clifton, New Jersey. Anyone here from Clifton? Oh, good. We can all relax now. Banging the drum slowly with all 1 million plus of you men and women of honor, including 4-year-old HQD Clark in Geneva, Illinois, Emily, Nick Patrick, and happy birthdays to our own Scooter here at HQ, Grady McLeod, Naz Bernard, Michael, Jacob DeLone, Misha Bailey, Spencer Twain, and Leslie from Bay City, Michigan. Is this your first time wandering the mean streets of HQ? Let me break it down for you. I asked 12 questions. You got 10 seconds to answer each one. If you get them all right, you win our cash prize, which today is 5,000 deer hunters, 5,000 dirty grandpas, $5,000. That is mucho dinero. You can buy passes to see all 96 feature films showing at this year's 17th annual Tribeca Film Fest with that kind of money. I'm standing here. You make a move. It's your move. Are you quizzing with me? Are you quizzing with me? I'm the only one here. Who the heck do you think you're quizzing with? You're quizzing with me, baby. We got 15 minutes. It's time to meet the questions. So give me a stage where this host here can rage. And though I can fight, I'd much rather recite. That's entertainment. And this is HQ. Let's get down to the nitty-gritty with over 1 million of you. Let's get this show on the road. Numero uno. On a film set, what term is used to signal the end of shooting? That's a wrap, ta-da, or whoopsies. Now, if you've been anywhere near a film set, you would probably know this one. When the scene's over, when all the shooting is done, you say, that's a wrap. That's a wrap is your answer at numero uno, and 979,571, getting that one right. That's
a wrap, Scott. This is live, Scott. Go with it.
I just started.
No, that's a wrap. It means you did a good job. That's a wrap. You don't say ta-da because nobody says ta-da. You're not a magician. If you're a pro, you say that's a wrap. Then you know what happens? You eat all the free food on the set because that's what it is. So see you at the wrap party. And that's a wrap on Mr. De Niro.
Okay. Okay, Bob. I'll see you at the film fest tonight. Robert De Niro, ladies and gentlemen. Just told me to take a hike, but I'm back. Back to Q2. Wowie zowie. The MLB World Series determines the winner of what sport? Tetherball, foosball, or baseball? Yes, that was a first here, folks. A cameo by the greatest actor of our generation. Are you ready for some foosball? Some Monday night foosball? No. I said, oh,
see ya.
Oh, he'll see us. He's ready for some foosball, but I'm ready for some baseball because baseball is a sport where you play the World Series, of course, 945,860 of you. Shout out to the Astros, the reigning champs, and the Mets, this year's champs. Yeah, baby. Robert De Niro. Q3, which part of a book is also a part of the human body? Page, cover, or spine? You say potato and I say Q3. If someone ever tells you to get a spine, that's extremely rude, unless they're suggesting you go down to the local library where you can get all the spines you want. Because spine is also the vertical edge of the book where all the pages are connected. Yeah, 923,712 are cracking the spine on today's quiz. You got Q4 right now. We're turning the page to Q4. Important for nutrition. What word typically describes the omega-3 acids found in fish? Fatty, silky, or lumpy? I was so holding back from peppering him with questions there, Bob De Niro. I was professional. If you're a mammal, and I bet you are, you're unable to synthesize omega-3 acids, which are key to normal metabolism, and because they contain aliphatic compounds, in chemistry terms they are, by definition, fatty. boombalatti. Fatty acids, you've heard it. 882,333. Staying healthy at Q4. Fatty McGee, you're the fattest. Q5, which of these words can have a different spelling depending on the gender it is describing? Brown, bouffant, or blonde? This word, befitting its French origin, commonly gets an E at the end when referring to a woman and goes sans E when referencing a man. Blonde. Blonde over blue, your hands are cold, your eyes are fire. 542,199 are atomic blondes today. Like Dylan, blonde on blonde, easing into Q6. A standard roulette wheel goes up to what number? 2 score, 3 dozen, or half a gross? Now, some wheels have a green space marked 0. Some have a second green space marked 00 in homage to Robert Parrish. But if it's real roulette, the highest number is 36. 3 dozen of one, 36 of another. 348,836. Getting this one right, lucky day for you perhaps. This is very different from Russian roulette, which Bob knows a little bit about. Mao! Mao! Shoot, Nicky! Q7. What art technique gets its name from words meaning light and dark? Chiaroscuro, tenebrism, or dalle de ver? Chiaroscuro, tenebrism, dalle de ver? Dalle de ver is from the French for glass slab. Tenebrism is an extreme form of chiaroscuro, whose name means dark in mood, but we're looking for light and dark. That is chiaroscuro itself, the use of light and dark to show dimension. Obviously Italian. 148,266. Getting this one right here. You got this quiz by the gabagoles. You got Q8. Which of these desserts is an example of a toponym? Boston cream pie, upside down cake, or lady fingers? Here's a handy tip for solving this one. You gotta know what a toponym is. That's the key, man. All the dominoes fall from there. A toponym is a word that is or is derived from its place of origin, like Boston. Boston cream pie, cream. And we have savagery. A sausage question, a savage question. Mucho, muy salvaje, 25,494. Surviving this one, Arnie, pie in the sky. You're getting Q9. We just lost over 100K. Adios, come back tonight. When Leonardo DiCaprio yelled, "I'm the king of the world" in Titanic, where was Kate Winslet? Beside him, elsewhere on the ship, or in front of him? Remember Titanic, folks? Remember this movie? Just surpassed by Black Panther on the all-time box office list. Remember that scene where Kate and Leo are at the front of the ship and Kate puts her hands out and says, "I'm flying"? Well, that's a totally different scene from when Jack shouts, "I'm king of the world," with his buddy Fabrizio behind him. Kate was elsewhere on the ship at that point, 8,380. Remember this scene? Very good on you. You could be king of the quiz. Today, Q10, what does it mean for Earth to be at its aphelion? Closest to the sun, solar eclipse, or farthest from the sun? Are you feeling this one? You feeling this one? The aphelion is the point in the orbit of a planet, asteroid, or comet when it is farthest from the sun. You got a gift, my H-cuties. God bless you, you got a gift, all 6,193. Yes, you do. You are good. Here comes the sun. At Q11, measured by total area, which of these nations is largest? Mali, Mexico, or Mongolia? Here comes the sunshine. We started with over 1 million HQDs and Robert De Niro live on HQ. We're down to 6193 at the penultimate question. The 8th largest country in Africa, Mali, covers about 480,000 square miles. That's big, but not as big as Mongolia, which is just over 600,000 square miles. Pero ¿qué pasa, Mexico? Well, it's actually way bigger. Over 760,000 square miles is Mexico. Viva Mexico! 2,285 saying, "Ándale, ándale, arriba, arriba." The heat is on for you today. You are surviving this quiz after 1 million started. You are a finalist for the final round. Q12. It all boils down to this $5,000. Mucho De Niro at stake. 2,285 players want the money. Who's going to make that money move at Q12? Which of these singers was inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame first? Diana Ross, Tina Turner, or Aretha Franklin? I think I could call him Bobby now, right? I think we're friends. We co-hosted together. It's Bobby. I'm going to call him Bobby. In 1988, the supremely talented Diana Ross was inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame alongside, yes, those Supremes. That was 3 years earlier than Tina Turner, but neither of those women bear the distinction of being the first female performer inducted. That happened in 1987. Have some R-E-S-P-E-C-T for A-R-E-T-H-A. Aretha Franklin is your answer, and 1,036 are our winners, baby! Are you winning with me? Are you winning HQ with me? Yes, you are. 1,036 of you are. Big winners today on this big surprise Bobby De Niro Day at HQ. XX Tori winning 482. Queen B winning 483. 50 Cal Al winning 483. Ballet Girl 1 winning some money. That's maybe not enough to go to the film fest, but at least you can buy a Blu-ray of Little Fockers, perhaps. You never know what can happen here on HQ. Robert De Niro stepped into the booth. Join me today. Who knows what's going to happen tonight? You can come back tonight, 9 p.m. Eastern Time. Play again, win some more money. Congrats to all 1,036 winners today. I cannot believe what happened here today, folks. I had the absolute pleasure of sharing the screen with the truly original king of comedy. I am Scott Rogowsky signing off, leaving you with his immortal words, better to be king for a night than schmuck for a lifetime. Bye!